Hey YouTube, how's it going? It's Bradley from the Zings, and the full spoiler list for Breaks of Shadow has finally been released. I'm very, very excited to finally go over this list. I've been away for the weekend, so I haven't been able to go over the leaks one by one as they've been coming out, but don't worry, the full spoiler list came out just in time. So without further ado, let's go right into it. And for the 8 secret rares, we have the Buster Blader Fusion, Solemn Notice, Ultimate Providence, which is a TCG exclusive counter trap we'll go over in a second here, Cosmo Dark Eclipser, which you already know, Cosmojo, which you already know, Form Pendulum Sorcerer, the be-all, end-all of the TCG, Cyber Dragon Infinity, which we found out a long time ago in Chapter 12 2. We also found out a long time ago. All this crazy, a lot of all stars in this secret rare list. However, they were not as be all end all as I thought it'd be. We had some relatively good sources over lurking on the Pojo forums, letting us know like, oh yo, Twin Twister and Ariadne, they're secret rares. I'm like, oh really? And I was like, kind of starting to think that, but dude, remember. If anything, this just reminded me, nothing is confirmed until it's confirmed, because those guys are completely full of it. Instead of those two being secret rares, we have Ultimate Providence, which its effect is it's a counter trap. It says when a spell or slash trap card or monster effect is activated, discard the same type of card, monster, spell, or trap. Negate the activation if you destroy that card. That's secret rare, along with the Buster Blader Fusion. Okay, when I first found out the Buster Blader Fusion was a secret rare, I was actually kind of pissed. I was like, no, I'm gonna pull like 3 of them. Me and some of the other guys from the Youngsters, we ordered half a case, and we're very, very worried we're gonna pull a whole bunch of Buster Blader Fusions. But this is fine actually, because think about it. If this were Twin Twister and this were like Ariadne, then people would be complaining about this set being pay to win. Okay, so like I think that as we go more along this through this set, you realize that this set is actually relatively well designed. That yeah, it sucks that Buster Bladers are secret, but like if Twin Twister were secret, people would have been complaining that this set's pay to win. Like the next 4 rounds would be pay to win. Like you had to have a ton of money to afford all these cards. So like where's the balance? I think this set achieved a really nice balance between having like a bunch of the good cards as high rarity cards, but also having a lot of really good cards really easy to get as we move forward. We'll go over prices towards the end. Okay, so for ultra rares, a bunch of them, 10 of them. Notables, I guess, would be the Atlantean Prince, Neptibus, which you already knew, Cosmo Tankan, which I think is the best Cosmo card coming out of here, Bearing Mirror Force, which is TCG name not confirmed. I know Shiranui's do, don't really care. Enlightenment Paladin, which is the cover card of this set. He's actually some really nice artwork. I really want one, so glad that's an ultra rare. There's Gravity Dragon, which is the Ritual Art Eyes, which I don't think is very good. That's all that's really notable. Supers. Any notable supers? Master Pendulum, the Draco Slayer, is a super rare. Mad Spectre Toad is going to be a super rare. Ariadne, the Absolver, is a super rare. That is not the TCG name. None of these TCG names, except for a few of the secrets, have been confirmed. A lot of these, we'll find about them soon. So hopefully they get good TCG names. Twin Twister is a super rare. It's not a secret. It's just super rare. So that's actually going to be really, really cheap to get, given the new rarity schemes. Mass Spectre Supercell, which is like the trap card. Nothing. Oversight Magician. That's okay. That's like, I forget what his Oshi name. No, that is his Oshi name. All right. Rares. Okay, notable rares. Gi Turtle, which is very, very big in Form Region PAL. Dynasty Powerful, the Mighty Draco Slayer, which is the fusion for the Draco Slayer archetype. That's a rare. It's not hollow. When I first found that out, I was like, yeah, that's so gross. But I mean, again, it's if he were an ultra, people would be complaining. So like, it's where is the balance? So I guess it's okay. At least Master Pendulum is a super. I guess that's kind of fair. Keeping with the rarity scheme of Luster Pendulum and Vector Pendulum, the Draco. Luster Pendulum is the Draco Slayer, which is the same archetype as Master Pendulum, but Vector Pendulum is Draco Overlord. And we'll get over to why that's important in a second here. Any others? No. There's 2 new Kaiju cards, 2 Kaiju monsters, and then, oh yeah, there's a Kaiju spell that's super rare. That I mean, it's Kaiju, so I don't really care. We can go over those some other day. Phoenix Rhino Warrior is a rare. Actually, I will say this is the one card that's a not hollow that I actually was pretty butthurt about. Is I really want Phoenix Rhino Warrior. I'm gonna be getting a playset for sure. But I was like, no, he's a rare. That sucks. But again, like where's the balance? I guess like for rarity horrors, I guess kind of like I kind of like my cards to be shiny. But I mean, if you make it a secret rare, like it's not accessible to your average Joe. So I mean, it's kind of hard to please everyone, but I guess rare is fine. It matches all the BA rarities, which is what's played in anyway, so I guess that works. Commons. 4-pound monkey board is a common! Haha! Yes! Maybe. I don't know. At least that means I'll have enough be able to burn a few once I get really fed up with it, which is actually not terribly unlikely. That card is, have you read Monkey Board? It's Scout. It's freaking Scout that searches better cards. What the heck? Despots are commons as per usual. Didn't really anything else. Clash of the Draco Rivals is a common. That is, I thought that was surprising. I thought this was definitely be a super. And then that's Dragon's Bind is a common as well. I thought that was pretty. That's like the Vantage Emphasis for dragons. That's pretty crazy. Anything else? It's pretty. I mean, there's a lot of crazy good cards in this set. So let's go over this list overall. Again, I really think that this set was pretty well designed. I think that they achieved a nice balance between making some really good cards higher rarity, but I mean, I kind of at first was like, oh wow, why would they make like these cards hollow? Like, why is Blackluster Soldier, Sacred Soldier, and Ultra, but Rhino Warrior is a rare? Like, what the heck's up with that? But like again, if it was the opposite, people would be complaining about pay to win and all that. So I guess like again, I think they really did a good job with this set. It really captures a lot of different angles. There are a lot of good cards in this set that are relatively easy to get. And you know what, guys? Even though Twin Twister is a hollow, it's a super rare. The given the new rarity ratios that every single pack is going to have a holographic card for sure, and the fact that this set is going to be in such high demand, the singles for this set are going to be really really cheap. I honestly think that just like with the Secret Forces, where you had with the Secret Forces, you had Brionic being 130, Valk was like 60 or 70, and Trishula was like 30. Like after a week release, everything else was dirt cheap. I think it's gonna be the same thing here because of I remember going to locals and they're just everyone was opening up Secret Forces boxes, just trying to get Brionics. I feel like with this set, it's gonna be a lot similar. Where this set is gonna be in such high demand, there's gonna be so much product open, like more so than we've seen in the past year. I mean, it's probably gonna be the same amount as the Secret Forces. Like that's how important the set is for next format. If there's so much of the set gonna be open, there's so many singles that are gonna be put on the market. So that means like all like the lesser cards that are gonna be kind of like easier to pull. There are gonna be so many of them to go around. The prices are gonna be so cheap. So what's probably gonna happen for the prices is it's gonna go in this hierarchy. I predict Solemn Notice to be the most expensive card in this set, and I predict its price to be between $80 and $90 because it's a mandatory at least two of in every single deck pretty much. Okay, there's no reason why you would run less than two of this card. It's so like you should run three, but like two is like the bare minimum. You should have three though. Every deck really should. Format Pendulum Sorcerer is a mandatory 3 for the very best deck next format. I predict his price between $60 and $70. Cyber Dragon Infinity is also another card that can be played in every single deck, but he only once, so he's probably going to be cheaper. So I really think that it's going to be Solemn Notice, and then Format Pendulum Sorcerer, and then Cyber Dragon Infinity. That's the hierarchy. Everything else doesn't really matter. Everything else can be pretty cheap, okay? Because there's going to be such an oversaturation of singles on the market. All the prices are going to be like so brought down. Again, we'll have to see once pre-order prices go up for every site. I've seen pre-order prices already come out. Solemn Notice pre-order prices are $100 right now. Pendulum Sorcerer pre-order prices are $80, but I think those are going to drop considerably to the price we kind of talked about before. But with how much in demand these cards are, these cards will be expensive. Everything else will be dirt cheap, which is good. Overall, I think the set is very, very good. And the cards I want from here, let's go down the list. Cards I want. Solemn Notice, obviously. I do want this card only because I want we need one Pepe deck in the family. So so one of us can play it at regionals. I guess we're gonna try to build one Pepe deck between us because I don't think we can afford for all of us to make a Pepe deck. That deck's pretty big. Star Dragon Infinity, I probably need one for my deck, personally. Ralph-Sia is okay. I think it's pretty solid, but it's not as mandatory Star Dragon Infinity is. Like, it's not as like game changing, I feel like. But like, it's definitely really, really good, and I think it's gonna be like the fourth most expensive secret. All the others are like not really that great. Cosmo sucks. So I mean, but you already know I was gonna say that. Ultras, I want Netibus. I want 3 Netibus. I really want to build Atlantean Mermails. That deck is it's pretty good. It's a lot of fun. Bearing Moon Force is actually pretty interesting, I guess. I want that. 11 Paladin, I want that card a lot. I like the artwork, so yeah, I kind of want to collect a bunch of those. I like collecting a bunch of Performer Pal Hip Hippos. I think 11 Paladin might be my next card that I want to collect a lot of. That's it for Ultras. Supers. Twin Twister, I probably need a playset of that for a lot of decks. Monarchs, Burning Abyss, you name it. Master Pendulum. This card's just pretty solid. Yeah. Key Turtle's pretty good. Phoenix Rhino, as I said, I really need a bunch of those. I guess Done is too powerful. And then commons, again, should be pretty easy. But I guess for the main hollows, I guess the ones that I already mentioned, this set's really, really solid. Should you get a box? I've seen boxes right now are like $85 to $90. I actually seriously think, even if you're trying to build Pepe, don't get a box. It's not worth it at this point. You missed your chance. I got my boxes when they were like $70. Once this card, Performer by Pendulum Sorcerer, was leaked. If you haven't gotten your boxes yet, don't get them. It's too late. Just buy singles. Singles will always be cheaper more often than not. All of these cards are gonna be super cheap, barring Pendulum Sorcerer, Solemn Notice, and Side Dragon Infinity, maybe Rafflesia. Everything else would be dirt cheap. So if there's something specific you want to build out of here, just buy singles. All right. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below of what cards you want from this set. I'm very, very excited. Sneak peek is going to be like the 7th, 8th, 9th or somewhere around there. Very, very excited. Hopefully I can get an opening video then. Let me know what you guys want from this set in the comment section below. Thank you guys very much for watching, and see you all next time.